So to begin, find a comfortable seat with your crown of your head reaching up, shoulders back, face relaxed, and immediately just tuning into your breath, just the natural rhythm of your breath. Letting go of everything that happened before this moment, everything that is to come. You're here, you're doing your yoga. Maybe beginning to deepen your breath, smooth your breath out, slow it down. Noticing any judgment or any restrictions without judgment. And bringing your hands to heart center. Inhaling into your heart, lifting it up. And then bring your feet together, Baddha Konasana, interlacing your fingers underneath your toes, if that feels good. If that's not accessible, don't worry about it. Keep your shoulders back and your heart lifted, collarbones spreading away from each other, nice long spine. And hinging from the hips, if it feels good, you can fold forward, bringing your forehead down towards your toes. Keeping your hips nice and heavy here. You can stay here finding stillness, or inhale, lifting your spine up. Exhale, fold a little deeper into it again, trying to hinge from your hips and not rounding too much in your back. You can flow through that a couple times, or you can just rest either at the top or at the bottom. Gently bring your feet to the mat, finding yourself lying on your back. Extend your left leg long, toes up towards the sky, and bring your right knee in towards your chest. Interlace your fingers behind your right thigh and begin to circle that right foot. Nice big circles. Still staying strong and active through that left leg. So your toes are still reaching up. Your heel is still pressing away from you. Thigh is active. And your right knee is nice and steady. Go ahead and switch directions. Keeping your face and shoulders relaxed. Begin to point and flex your feet. Nice big stretch, getting as many muscles in your feet as involved as possible. Really exaggerate the motion there, keeping your knee nice and steady. And then straighten that right leg, little hamstring stretch before you release it down to the earth. Keep your hips level, belly stays strong as you switch sides, pressing out through the right foot now, bringing your left knee in, circle that foot out. Nice big circles. Keeping mind of your right foot, your right thigh, just as important. And then circle the other way. Staying connected with your breath. And then begin to point and flex. Nice and steady. And then taking that leg up, little hamstring stretch, straightening it, and then releasing your left leg down towards the floor. Now bring both knees in. Grab your feet, either the outsides or the insides of your feet, whatever feels good. Taking happy baby pose, gently rocking side to side. Let the motion be organic. Doesn't really matter how it looks. Just wiggle however feels good. Maybe straightening those knees and then bending them. Rocking side to side, bending your knees one at a time, and then maybe just finding stillness. Keeping your tailbone pulling away from you like it's reaching down towards the floor so you're not rounding too much in your low spine. And then release your feet back down towards the floor, hip width distance apart. Press into your heels. Keep your shoulders away from each other. Wait for an inhale. Press into your feet. Bring your hips up. And then on your exhale, roll your spine down from top to bottom, one vertebrae at a time, keeping your belly engaged until your spine is all the way back on the ground. Wait for an inhale to come right back up. Pushing a little higher. Exhale, roll down. One vertebrae at a time. Take the entire breath for the motion. So it's nice and slow and smooth. Back and forth. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Take your time. Feel all the little muscles that are working. And then bring your knees into your chest, maybe rocking side to side, maybe rocking forward and back, gaining a little bit of momentum. And maybe you come all the way straight up to chair pose. Weight is in your heels, knees are bent, hips are sitting back, belly is strong, tailbone is reaching down towards the earth behind you. Feet are either hip width distance apart or together. Knees are in line with your feet. Inhale, stretch up, press your hips forward, maybe a little back bend. Exhale, hands to heart center. Mountain pose. Finding your alignment. Feeling your knees over your ankles, hips over your knees, shoulders over your hips, and ears over your shoulders. Tightening your thighs. Pulling your belly in. Heart stays lifted, shoulders stay back. Wait for a nice big inhale to lift your arms up. Exhale, hinge from the hips. Heart stays lifted as you fold all the way in half. Inhale, belly pulls in, flat back, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Plant your hands, step your right foot back. Inhale, your left arm up, keeping your spine long, coming into a twist. Staying here for a few breaths, pressing out through your right heel, keeping the crown of your head reaching forward as you reach up and with your left hand, and then exhale, bring it down. Press into both feet as you inhale, rise up all the way to crescent lunge. Belly stays strong. Exhale here. Wait for another big inhale. Lift up a little taller and then exhale into warrior two, dialing your back heel down, pressing into the pinky toe sides of both feet so your hips are open. Making sure your left knee is right over your left ankle. Breathing here. Inhale, reverse warrior, taking that left arm up. Exhale, cartwheel your hands down, back heel turns up. Inhale, left arm up, back to your twist. Exhale, down. Step your left foot back. Move forward and lower down, chaturanga. Inhale, low cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog, hips reach up. Pressing into your hands, heart reaches down towards the floor in front of your toes, hips reach up towards the sky, strong through the arms. Taking a few breaths here. Pressing down through the pinky toe edges of your feet, and then inhale, look forward. Exhale, bring your feet to the top of the mat, forward fold. Inhale to a halfway lift, belly pulls in, heart lifts. Exhale, fold. Inhale, bend your knees, weight in your heels, lift up, Utkatasana, chair pose. Exhale, stay here. Again, belly pulls in, relax for a breath. Inhale, reach tall. Maybe come all the way up onto your tiptoes if it feels good, and then exhale, mountain pose. Bring your hands down. Find your alignment. Inhale, reach tall once again. Exhale, hinge from the hips, fold in half. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold, hands to the floor. Step your left foot back. Inhale, your right arm up, twist. Nice long spine. Stay here for a breath in and out. Exhale that right hand to the floor. Press into your feet. Pull your belly in. Grow your foundation. And then inhale. Lift your arms up. Crescent lunge. Relax into it as you exhale. Stay here for a breath in. Lifting up. And exhale. Open up to warrior two. Dialing your back heel down. Arms reach in both directions. Feet are pressing into the floor. Spine is reaching up and down. Belly is pulling in. Staying here as you breathe. Wait for an inhale to reverse your warrior, stretching out, keeping everything nice and long and open as you cartwheel down towards the floor. Inhale, right arm up, twist. Exhale, bring it right back down. Step back, chaturanga, move forward and lower all the way or halfway down. Inhale, cobra or up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Taking a few breaths here. Spine stays long, arms stay engaged, heart stays open, knees can be bent. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, feet to the top. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, bend your knees, chair pose, arms sweep up, hips sink back, belly is strong, shoulders are relaxed. Inhale, reach tall. Exhale, hinge fold. Inhale to a halfway lift. Exhale, fold, hands step back, hands come down. Twist your left arm up. Exhale, bring it right back down. Inhale, crescent lunge. Exhale, warrior two. Straighten your right foot or left foot. Coming into a straddle pose. Press your hips back as you fold all the way in half, prasarita. You can grab onto your elbows, swaying side to side. If that feels good, you can let everything relax. You can bend one knee and then the other. Let this feel good. Just kind of explore the pose a little bit. Keep your toes pointed in. Slight bend in your knees so you're not overextending. Relaxing your face down. Maybe walking your hands on over towards the right. Little stretch. Staying here as you breathe. Staying connected to your breath. That's what the whole practice is about. And then maybe walking back towards center. And over to the other side. Breathing here. Coming back towards center, wiggling it out, maybe grabbing onto your elbows. Let your spine be nice and loose. Relaxing your face, letting your head sway side to side. Just kind of wiggling into it, whatever feels good. Wait for an inhale. Bring your hands to your hips. Press your hips down and away from you. Inhale, lift your head, heart, and spine up halfway and then all the way up. Turn your right toes forward, coming back to warrior two. Nice big inhale, reverse your warrior. Exhale, sweep it down, step back, chaturanga. Lower down. Inhale, heart rises, cobra or up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Taking some nice big breaths in, fullest breaths. And letting them all go. Everything goes on the exhale. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, bring your feet to the top. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold down, face relaxes. Inhale, chair pose, sit your hips back. Exhale, stay. Inhale, reach tall. Exhale, mountain pose. Inhale, arms lift. Exhale, hinge and fold. Inhale, halfway lift, belly pulls in, long spine. Exhale, fold, hands down, left foot steps back. Inhale, right arm up, twist. Exhale, fold down. Inhale, crescent lunge. Exhale, warrior two. Straighten your front leg, turn your toes in. Hands come to your hips, sit your hips back as you fold all the way in half. Again, wiggling it out. This time, option for Skandasana, bringing yourself all the way over to the right, turning your left toes up. Heart lifts, hands come together. So that left leg is nice and active. Toes are pointing straight up to the ceiling. You're sinking into your hips, and as much as you can lift your body up, you're doing so. Staying here. And then hands come down, coming back to your straddle. Releasing everything out for a moment before taking it to the other side, bending that right knee or left knee, turning your right toes up. Flex your feet, keep that right thigh nice and tight. So your hips are nice and steady and your heart is lifting up. Shoulders are down. Finding your breath. And then when you're ready, come on out of it, back to your straddle, prasarita pose. Relax your head down for a couple breaths. Press into your feet, bringing your hands to your hips. Press them away as you halfway lift. Bring yourself all the way back up. And then back to your warrior two, turning your toes out. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Exhale, cartwheel your hands down, step back, move forward and lower down. Inhale, heart rises. Exhale, downward facing dog. Taking a nice big breath in and letting it go completely. Pressing into your hands. Wait for a nice big inhale. Lift your right leg up towards the sky. Exhale, bring your knee to your nose. Step it through. Inhale, crescent lunge, arms lift. Stay here as you exhale. Inhale, reach tall. Shift your weight forward. Hands come down and lift your left leg up. Standing splits. Your hands can stay as an anchor, or maybe to challenge your balance, you bring your hands to your shin, to your ankle. If that's comfortable, you can pull up on the skin of your legs so that your shoulders pull back like a sphinx pose. Shoulders away from your ears. Head is still relaxing down, still strong through that left leg, pressing it out. And then bend both knees. Keep your weight in your right heel. Hands come to your hips. Maybe without touching down, you come all the way up. Bring that left knee up. And then taking tree pose. Bringing that left foot to your right thigh, pressing your right thigh into your left foot. If that's not accessible, bring your foot to your shin. Hands to heart center, relax your shoulders down. Root down through your standing leg, lift up through the crown of your head. Right back to your breath. Engaging your pelvic floor muscles. And then inhale, sweep those arms up. Exhale, release the pose. Finding mountain pose. Again, tuning into your alignment here. Inhale, arms reach up. Exhale, hinge and fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Hands come down. Step your left foot back. Step both feet back. Move forward and lower down. Inhale, heart rises. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale, your left leg high. Exhale, bring your foot through. Press into your feet. Inhale, crescent lunge. Stay here as you exhale. Inhale, reach tall. Begin to shift your weight to your front foot. Exhale, standing splits. Lift your right leg up. Heel presses back behind you. Face relaxes. Maybe you practice your balance, bringing your hands to your shin. Staying strong through that right leg. That's going to power you into the pose. Relax your face. And then weight through your left heel. Bring your hands to your hips. Maybe without touching that foot down, you bring your right leg all the way up. And then to your left thigh, coming into tree pose. So once you find the balance, hands come to heart center. Engage through your pelvic floor, bringing your tailbone down towards the ground. Root down through your standing leg. Lift up through the crown of your head. And breathe. Wait for your next inhale. Arms sweep up. Exhale, release the pose. Feet are hip width distance, back to mountain pose. Relax your shoulders down, fingers spread wide. Belly pulls in, thighs are tight. Inhale, arms lift, and then exhale. Come all the way down to your back. Take your time. Bring your feet together. Allow your knees to fall out wide, and then bring one hand to your heart, one hand to your belly. Feeling your breath. Gently bring your feet to hip width distance apart, knees come up. And then feeling your hips gently rock back and forth like a cat-cow, but just in your hips. So on your inhale, they roll forward, placing an arch in your low back. Exhale, flatten your belly, pelvis rolls up. And then when you're ready, extend your left leg long, right leg to the sky. You can interlace your fingers around that right thigh, maybe that calf if you're feeling flexible today. Maybe you can even bring your hands to your foot. It doesn't matter. Just meet yourself where you're at. Stay connected to your right leg. Make sure those toes are still pointed straight up to the ceiling, pressing out through that right heel. If you're really unflexible through your hamstrings, that's fine. Just bend your right knee or your left knee, bringing that foot to the floor. And then take your nice big twist, straight-legged twist, taking that right leg out to the side, extending your left leg long. Arms are long. Everything is reaching and extending. Nice long spine for a few breaths. And then just relax into it, letting the organic movement take over. If that knee bends, that's fine. Just stay connected with your breath. And to come out of it, first gently bend that right knee, coming back to center. Use your belly muscles. And then extend your right leg long, and your left leg comes up to the ceiling. Pressing out through your heel, through both heels. And then interlace your fingers either behind that left thigh, that left calf, or maybe even around that left foot if that feels good. It never matters how far you stretch in the pose as long as you're honoring where your body's natural edge is. There's no agenda in yoga, there's just exploration. And breathe. And then take your twist, bringing that left leg all the way across your body, keeping that leg straight, extending out through your arms, extending out through your legs to start. Spine stays nice and long. And then just surrender into it, just relaxing everything down. Staying relaxed across your chest. Relax through your face. And then gently come on back. Bring your feet back together. Allow your knees to fall out wide once again. Breathing as deep into your belly, as deep into your pelvis as you can. Just full, big breaths. Really enjoy the space you've created in your body through your practice today. You can stay here or bring your knees back up and then extend your legs out long for your final resting pose, Shavasana. Palms come out. Chest stays relaxed and open, and then let everything go, keeping your mind focused on the present moment, but using every exhale to just relax a little bit more tension, letting everything in your body just sink a little heavier into the floor. Letting it all go.